happened. As regards your presidential quest, because you left the PDP and you came to the APC and thinking that you were going to get the presidency, but what happened during the primaries? Some say you were outmuscled, you couldn't fight the financial firepower of the people. Was that the case? And that's why a lot of people say now you are coming back to take a position with the Senate. And I'd also like to ask you, there's been back and forth. You said you were going to deliver your state for the APC. And in fact, you said, oh, an Igbo candidate, that is Peter Obi, that's also running in your state, that you will deliver your state for APC. What happens to that Igbo presidency you once touted? A lot of people said maybe this was the time you were going to align ranks, since Peter Obi now is on the ballot, and you were once pushing for that Igbo presidency at a point, and that's why you offered yourself to run for presidency.
Rufai, don't allow me to run foul of the electoral, act, because campaign has not started. But let me just quickly say that I didn't push, from PDP to APC to have, the ticket of APC as, her presidential candidate. No, I foresaw that the PDP was not going to give a, ticket to an Igbo man. And I said, no, that was not fair, because we have served this party since 1999. And that was my position. And a lot of people that are crying today were the people that were attacking me for leaving the party at that stage. And subsequently, they left. And so they owe me a lot of apologies, and that is what I need to say. And I want to let you know, and I say this, Peter Obi is my brother. I'm very proud of what he's doing. And it wouldn't have been a disaster if Southeast is not here at all in the quest for presidency. And I wish him well. What happened to me at the presidential primary is the will of God. Because in all my outing, prior to that primary, I continue to say that the will of God, is supreme in my life. And so I had to submit to the will of God. But let me also tell you something. That every aspirant of APC, including your sister Agomeze, swore an oath of allegiance, and then in court, and the letters of that oath of allegiance are there, and that we swore that we have to support our party. And I did that, and I swore to uphold the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And so I want to leave it there until campaign starts.
So you support, so that means for you it's about your party over the Igbo presidency, that you once started as injustice over the years to your own people. So it's about your party over the Igbo presidency, your kingsman? No comment. I have answered your question, and I said to you that campaign has not started. When campaign starts, we will be answering questions like this, because as a man that swore to uphold the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I should just just do that, and this is very important.
Certainly, Governor, the campaign hasn't started yet, but it would be good if we can get your views on a few things around your party politics, because, like my colleague said, you were pushing for an Igbo presidency. So it would be, I'm interested in knowing how you see your party's ticket now, not just given the presidential candidates, but the fact that the vice presidential candidate is from the Northeast. It looks like Igbo's missed out completely in the APC.
Well, there is no doubt that the Igbos missed, so much in APC, but they missed terribly much in PDP, because I, had said it severally that if the Igbos, would serve the APC the number of years they serve PDP and are denied ticket, that it will not, I will not be happy about that. So I don't morally, I don't have, any anger in me to say that it must be me. No, I just did my bit and to demonstrate the fact that we have materials. And for me, in terms of, who becomes the president of Nigeria, I want to suggest to Nigerians that we should talk on issues. We should talk on issues because the truth is that this issue of religion is honestly being used to deceive, the masses, because we don't really practice the religion that is in our mouth in Nigeria. Otherwise, you find out, who are the bandits, in the north. Are they not, religious people? Who are the people that are killing in south and southeast, are they not religious people? So I think we should, think more about how to address, the problems of this nation. And it is high time we stop deceiving the masses, with religion.
Well, Governor, let me ask you this. Recently, the 23 presidential aspirants on the platform of the APC were supposed to meet in Abuja, but that didn't happen. What exactly happened? And it looks like your party is in disarray. Will it be correct to say so?
Well, I think that was a private arrangement in the sense that, I know of, my brother, I think from Edo State, who contested, and he was the one sending text messages, to the likes of the vice president, to the likes of, Rotimi and Mechi, to sitting governors, inviting them for a meeting. I think that was very much improper, and that's why such a meeting did not hold. So a leader has emerged in the person of Asiwaju, and it's his responsibility, to call those who contested with him, to a meeting, and not somebody, who didn't even come, sixth, to be inviting people in a meeting, and so much. So that's what happened. So it wasn't a personal thought, by one single person, without consultation. And so take it as such.
Okay, before I yield the floor, I wanted to ask you about your relationship with Governor Wike of Rivers State. Some of the papers reported that you were cited in London at a meeting, that was held where Governor Wike was present, and other governors were also present, and that you were present. But more importantly, in March, you described Governor Wike of Rivers State as the Judas Iscariot of our time. You even said that he's an illiterate who has a problem with alcohol. I'm quoting things that are reported in the papers. But by June 2022, you visited the same Governor Wike, and you were quoted as saying this was a friendly and brotherly visit. What happened around there, and what happened in London, since you were privy to some of the details?
Abaji, I say social media will not kill us in this country. I just came back from Dubai, 8-day visit in Dubai. I was reading in social media, just like some of you, that Wike and some other governors were in London. So I was never in London, and the immigration can testify to that. Wike is my brother, is my good friend. We had quarrels, and when you have quarrels, there will be anger, and that anger may not be a holy anger, and that's what transpired between us. But before that, the time I left PDP, we were best of friends. And when your best friend, leaves you, you know how bitter it would be. And I think that was the case between Wike and I. We've since reconciled, and we're moving together. And let me also tell you that, Wike and all the southern governors believe in, southern presidency. And this is the spirit that it is, flogging the PDP, even though I don't like to talk about another party, But all the southern governors came together and said, look, presidency should rotate between north and south. And I think that every governor from south should have an honor, to abide by that decision. Wike is a fine gentleman. He has a very good heart. He's a good man. And so things are passed away. It was a quarrel. And so those things were not said, from the bottom of the heart. They were said from the lips, born out of, anger at that point in time. But And that's it, about it.
All right, Governor Umuahi, isn't it good when politicians kiss and they make up and like nothing ever happened before? But let me go back. So it's obvious now that you're supporting a Southern presidency, and there is one close to your door, which is your Kingsman. Your party is fielding a Muslim ticket. As a Christian, born-again Christian, defend that to me.
Rufai, I think I've answered this question, and I don't want to go back. I don't know whether, you know, the fact that you broke the law of driving against traffic is the problem. I've never commented about that. You've not apologized to me. But let me say that I've answered this question, and I don't want to go back to it, Rufai.
Hey, if you want to go see how they sweat. I just come out from gym. I just come out from exercise. Now they see this video. The video shocked me. You know, some people, they are kind of dogmatic about their belief. They are not objective. Once you don't believe in something, any other thing can go to hell. That's exactly what I'm saying in Governor Umuahi. And this same governor, if he enter PDP back now or something, he goes stand the support PDP. If he enter Labour Party, he goes stand the support Labour Party. Simple question. Now, because they bring Rufai traffic experience, when they want to hunt the guy. You understand? That's not the way to go, but be like Bass Boost, as far as I'm concerned, two of them, they did themselves Bass Boost, okay? So, it's obvious that nobody won't leave power, you understand? Man don't use their power now, take come other woman, you know? Because I notice, say, in brother not even contest for the senatorial seat. You understand? When you can see in brother can't leave the position back for her. All this in a plan work, you know? Politics of passing power to your next generation, how they do for this country. But it don't end, it don't go continue again. It don't go continue again at all. It won't continue again. Let's get our PVC and let's get ready for 2023. That's all I have to say.